Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at Dent. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. If you haven't seen the previous update, it's going to be in the top right hand corner of the video. Check that out before watching this one. Now jumping into the daily chart, this is TradingView. We have the 20 EMA up, which is the yellow line, and we have the 55 EMA up, which is the red line. So as you can see, we're hitting our head on the 20 EMA over here, and we got rejected from it back down to the support level of the 0.236 Fibonacci extension level. So this is sitting at 0.00295 cents, okay? We've come down here once. As you can see, we have this low over here. Just gonna, there we go. So that's our low, and we're creating a second low over here. So this could be a really nice double bottom pattern over here. As you can see, a double bottom is a bullish reversal pattern or a trend reversal pattern. But you can see that if this were to play out, and the second bottom is usually a bit higher than the first bottom, right? So you can see this bottom is right over here, and this one is just, well, I'd say that, yeah, we're pretty much at the same level actually. But usually most of the time, the second low is a bit higher than the first one, okay? If this starts going even lower and we lose this low, then you're just continuing with this downtrend that we have on the daily chart. But if we stick with this support level, right, and we just bounce up from here, that is going to be great. Now, if we want a target, so what we do is we take a trend line from the top of this move, basically this swing high, and use only the body of the candles, ignore the wicks. So you take a trend line, draw it all the way to the bottom of the double bottom pattern, right? Then you bring it back up to the resistance or to the swing high over here, and you get your target. So our target currently is sitting at 0.5 on the fib. So this over here is going to be our target if we manage to hold this level as support and we don't go any lower. So 0.006 cents is going to be your target. From here, that is an 88% trade, which is not bad, right? That's pretty good in my opinion. But if Bitcoin starts testing the higher 30K level range, then I think, the alts are going to bleed a bit more, and we may see these huge scam wicks on a lot of the projects. Now, let's take a look at the daily RSI over here. So we haven't actually looked at Dent in quite a while, so that's why I wanted to make an update on Dent. So let's take a look and compare the price action with the relative strength index. So we have our two bottoms over here. So as you can see, we have this low over here. This is the low over here on the price action, and we have this low over here, which is on the same level as we have established earlier. And we have the second low here on the RSI, but you can see that the second low on the RSI is higher than the low on the price action. So here you have a straight line, but here it's a higher low basically. So this is a bullish divergence. Or if you want to be technical, this is an exaggerated divergence, but this usually ends up with a price reversal or a trend reversal, and we see some price appreciation or a relief rally or any sort of thing that will, see us moving towards the upside. Obviously, this doesn't mean that it's going to play out 100% of the time, but it's just a nice indicator to look at, and this will potentially give you an idea of where the trend is going to be going. So we lost our crucial support line over here that we've been holding since July, so this is bearish in my opinion. This is not very good. And if you see yourself go below the purple box over here into the oversold area, which is below the index of 30 on the daily RSI, that is a great entry point in my opinion. So here, December 13th, we were oversold, and we saw that huge price surge. And right now with Bitcoin coming down even lower, we can potentially expect some of the altcoins to dump, and Dent can be one of those altcoins. So like I said, look at this level over here. 0.00295 is a great support area in case we lose this low, but I wouldn't really want to lose this low, right? Because we have a nice reversal pattern in play right now. If this does, but keep in mind, we are in a target to the 0.006 cents only after we break this swing high, right? So after we break this swing high, then we are in a target to 0.006. So far, we're not. We're just, bouncing off this support level. Okay, now jumping into the daily chart on Binance, you can see that we've had this falling wedge over here, and that didn't really play out. We can see that we dumped with the Bitcoin pullback, and now we're testing the lower support or previous support from the symmetrical triangle as resistance right now, because as you can see, look at that perfect bounce off of that resistance December 24th, as well as the 0.5 is in there. So this fib is set with targets to the downside. Over here, you can see that we have our swing high over here on November 2nd and the swing low over here September 21st. So as you can see, we've gone below the September 21st low, and usually once you lose or break the first fib level, you're in a technical target to the 1.618. So if things start turning ugly, we can potentially see ourselves go down 2.002 cents for Dent, right? And that would be extremely bearish. That is a 36 move from where we are right now, 36% move. And I wouldn't necessarily want to see that happen, right? Because that would mean if we go into the weekly chart, that would mean that we're potentially going to get the bearish cross, right, on the weekly chart. And that, once you get the bearish cross on the weekly chart, that is going to be, that's not cool, right? That's your precursor to a bear market. But we'll see how the markets react. Hopefully, and I really do think this is repeating the summer pullback that we had, and we're going to see an incredible move to the upside. And I'm just waiting for Tesla to announce that they're accepting Bitcoin as payments. That is just going to rock the markets and bring the price of Bitcoin up so much you can't even possibly imagine. But, in times like these, it's good to dollar cost average, in my opinion. You have a couple of support levels below, you get to the 1.618. So 0.0027 is a nice level to keep an eye out on, and 0.0024 is a nice level as well. So if we start losing those levels, I would look at 0.002, but so far the 1.272 is the absolute bottom that I'd like to think of. So yeah, let's see what this space does and this market does. On the stochastic, you're absolutely oversold right now. As you can see, once you're in here, this is a great time to be buying in, because from there you can see a nice appreciation to the upside. Okay, the MACD has just printed a bearish cross January 6th. So from there, you could have sold January 6th over here, and you could have bought back in just a bit cheaper, but just, pointing out the fact that we have a bearish cross on the MACD below the histogram. So this is quite bearish. We may potentially see some more downward movement. But overall, Dent is a great project. I do think it's going to prosper in the next 5 years, with the mobile data markets being, more innovative in the future. But yeah, we'll see. Let me know what you think of Dent. Are you involved? How long have you been involved in Dent? Let me know if you use their app. And yeah, make sure to check me out on Twitter. We do have a Telegram chat as well as a Discord server where you can request technical analysis and stay up to date with the latest crypto news. And also we have a Patreon, which is a great way to support me. And it's a great way for me to get more exclusive content to you, like low cap gem calls. We've done like 13, 14 of those already on the channel. And we have one upcoming in the next couple of days, I would say. Buy and sell alerts, and more personal one-on-one connection, technical analysis, and all that good stuff in there. So make sure to check it out. I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Goodbye and good night. Also, guys, make sure to check out ExpressVPN. This is the best VPN we have out there. So if you want to protect your data and you want to protect your information from your local network providers from anywhere in the city, if you connect to a Wi-Fi network, you're going to be safe using ExpressVPN. So also you can battle censorship with a VPN. For example, if you live in Japan and you want to access the streaming content of a different country, let's say Canada. So with ExpressVPN, you can change your IP address and you can access the streaming content on any basically streaming platform. So yeah, and for us in the crypto space, it's really important to keep our data and information safe. And for you US folks out there, it's really good to use a VPN sometimes because you get left out a lot of times with launch pads and different IDOs and ICOs. So yeah, you have a 30-day money back guarantee, and also there is an exclusive deal for you. If you use the link in the description, you're gonna get obviously 30 days risk-free and 3 months for free if you decide to sign up for the 1-year plan. But yeah, the links are in the description. Make sure to check out ExpressVPN. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.